retweet that. You need to mute the group chat. Let's do 8 hours. Hello. You were here with the tab open, so I'm going to assume that you're still here. And happy to see you. I am just muting my television so we don't have any kind of weird echoing going on. Then, are you serious? Okay, that was stupid. Can I get the mute button, please? There we go. That won't be making any weird noises. Okay, yes, hello. You were here. You're still here hanging out. Good to know. StreamYard is taking a second to update the viewer counts. I don't know how many people are here, but we're here. The goal today was to do some reading sprints because I'm in the middle of too many things. Let's get rid of that one. I still need to finish Conventionally Yours by Annabeth Albert. I haven't read any of that at all. In like a week, maybe even 2 weeks. So I want to finish that because I don't know. When I got the arc, I was excited for it. I thought it was going to be a cute story. So far, it's not that cute. It's meant to be enemies to lovers. I don't know. Don't know if I would go that far. Hello, happy that you're here. Welcome. Just going over the things that I need to finish, or that I want to finish today. And then I'm halfway through my audiobook, which I obviously wouldn't listen to on stream. I feel like that would be a little strange. I don't know if I could do that. But I've been listening to The Queen by Josh Levin, I think is the man's name. It's a cute book. It's about welfare fraud, the one particular welfare fraud case in the 1970s that Mr. Ronald Reagan exploited to highlight racism. It's a great read so far. I'm really rooting for this woman. She has a very messy life. She had several aliases, several husbands. She may have murdered one. She may have trafficked her children and like bought and sold them. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to find out, but it's a great audiobook so far. I picked it up because I thought when I saw the cover art for the audiobook, it just looked interesting. And then I was hoping that it'd be by a Black author, and it's not. It's by a white man. But I'm enjoying it so far, loving that for me. And then I started last night American Royals 2. I finally got an arc. The arc gods smiled upon me. But I probably wouldn't read that during the stream because I would want to finish Conventionally Yours. That's the goal. And then Felix came in the mail, so we finally have some books to like prop up. I need to read that for the Cover Horrors book club. That will be happening on Heather's channel the 27th. So if you've read Felix, you can join us in like 2 weeks. Because today is what, the 15th? So like 12 days. You can join us. Is today the 15th? It is. So 2 weeks I'll be talking about that one. So I actually have to read some of it. If you guys want to leave what you're reading down in the comment section, would love to hear about it. Let's open up the stream on my phone because maybe there are more comments that haven't come through yet. The delay on StreamYard is real. And I would hate to miss something. Aside from doing some reading sprints, hopefully, I thought we could do a little, like, I finally hit 1K celebration. We're going to acknowledge it. I did it. We did the thing. And yeah, so I don't really have plans to make another video or like put out for a Q&A. Oh, this isn't even the video. What is going on here? What would like to see? Now we got airplanes overhead. I'm assuming you're talking about Felix. There was a helicopter. Don't know how much that got picked up. But I'm assuming you're talking about Felix, and I'm very happy for you. Mine came in, I think it was like 2 days ago. Yeah, it was Was it 2 days ago? Time is relative. I have no idea. But yeah, mine came in a couple of days ago, and I haven't started it yet. I did read a couple of pages a couple weeks back. Maybe was it last week of the ebook because I got that from the library. My hold on it came in, and I haven't read enough of it to really comment about it. But now I was right because StreamYard updated with all the comments. So hello, welcome, happy you could make it. Thank you for the congratulations. We got a couple of those. Still doesn't feel real, but you know what? The number keeps going up. At this point, it's like I think it's 1,500. I don't even know. So I don't think I'm in danger of not being able to celebrate 1K. I'm trying to participate in the Throwbackathon. I think that's what TBT is. I'm assuming that's a Throwbackathon. So I'm reading My Sister, the Serial Killer for the Batman or Hidden Secret. I've heard a lot of people talk about My Sister, the Serial Killer. That was a pretty hyped release last year. And I heard some mixed opinions on that one. And I personally never read it. But I hope that you like it. I don't have a review of it. I don't have any thoughts or opinions. But again, hope that you like it. Let's see here. I'm so happy you got your art. Congrats on what I was so happy too. Let me tell you. Last night I knew I shouldn't have read American Royals. I knew I should not have started it. But it was on the Kindle. Like, how was I not meant to open the file? So I was like, I'm just gonna read the prologue. And then I read the prologue and I was like, I'm just gonna read the first chapter. And then I read like the first 4 chapters. So what can I say? What can I say? I will say that my review for that book won't go up until I think the book comes out September 12th or September 3rd. So that's when the review will go up. It'll go up closer to September. But so far, I have not been disappointed. But I'm trying not to get ahead of myself because I was really into the Wongs versus the World. And then I got past page 100 and I was like, this isn't it. So I'm trying not to I don't know, project my excitement or love of American Royals, even though I don't know how it could disappoint me, if I'm being honest. I don't know how it could, but I guess you never know. We got some more congratulations. Thank you for the nails. There was a lot of comments about my nails in I think it was my May wrap-up in June TBR. I think some people in the comment section thought that I chose the nail emoji because I had painted my nails, and that wasn't the case. It was total coincidence. But yeah, they got repainted because I don't like when the paint starts to chip, and so I don't know if I can afford having a nail polish habit. I don't know if I can do that if I'm just gonna bust out the nail polish remover once it starts chipping. I don't know, but that's the thing. Also, I bought a lot of really trash nail polish, and I was really upset. Like, some of the polish I bought was not it. We got some more congratulations. Thank you for that. Hello to you too. Happy you could make it. Heather is here. Hello, Heather. Heather liked my serial. This is that book. She liked that one. So you can check out one of her wrap-ups for that. I, again, haven't read it. Probably will never read it. And then, hi, Mina. Welcome. Hello. Happy you could be here. We're still going to try to open up the stream on my phone because I feel people, yes, I use nail polish remover. Your comment, here it is. Yes, I use nail polish remover. I think I got the Target brand, which I don't know. Like, expenses are relative. Like, I didn't think it was all that expensive, but yes, I use nail polish remover. And I feel like painting over it, no, I'm good. I would rather use the polish remover and just repaint the nail, which I don't know if that's like economical. Yes, see, that's my thought. Like I can't with the texture either. Like that would, Target brand is terrible. What do you mean it's a liquid? It's nail polish remover. What are you talking about? Is there a Target brand nail polish? I don't know. Okay, so when I went to I got this stuff at Target, right? I was like, ooh, this is gonna be cute. Like, let's get the polishes that are gonna match my favorite book covers, and I'll like be that bitch. And then half of the polishes I chose were like, they just didn't want to dry properly on my nail, and I was like, this just is not the moment. This is not it. But I think we're finally in a place. Okay, well, Heather's too lazy for nail polish remover, which I don't understand. I don't. Yes, Target brand nail polish. Oh, I don't have Target brand nail polish. I mean, I have Essie. That's the gold one that I've been putting on my nails. This was the first one that stayed on my nail and actually like fucking dried. And then, what is it? This Olive and June shit, terrible. I don't know what the fuck this is meant to be. It got the nice aesthetic, refuses to actually dry. Waste of my money. The top coat from them is fine. It's whatever. But the actual polish is trash. And then recently, the Sally Hansen decided it was going to be nice. And the Sally Hansen started to dry on my nails. But everything else I've purchased, it like, I'll let the shit sit for a good 10 minutes. One coat, just a nice thin coat, 10 minutes. The shit still wants to move around. So, I don't know. I'm happy we weren't talking about nail polish remover because I could not understand how that could be thick. Yes, Mina is here. Mina is here. I'm happy that you are happy to see them. So the gold does look great. I mean, to be fair, I have dressed up the gold. What is this? This one. And we're just dropping all kinds of nail polish on the floor over here. Just not drop it behind the bookshelf. We got the flaky hollow taco, and then the solar unicorn skin, the iridescent shimmers. It'll make any nail polish look good. So that's what I'm rocking with. And yeah. The Wet n Wild One Step is great. Essie is the best buy, but they can be. Essie is trash. Okay, so I bought this one, right? The gold one is fine. And so then I was like, okay, Essie was drying on my nails. Instead of that stupid Olive and June pink, let's get the Essie pink. So I got this nice little Essie pink, which is a trash color when you put it on your nail, just to be honest here. Refuses to dry. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what is happening, but I am not an Essie stan. So far, I've only stand their gold. Only one I would repurchase. I don't know. But it's also fine because again, like books are already pricey enough. I don't need to be going into debt with some nail polish. Definitely doesn't need to happen. So I set the phone down. Let's see what the comments are saying. Okay. I think we're finally syncing. I think there's still an obvious delay, but that's what's going on. So what's new with the people in the chat? What's going on? I haven't done anything exciting today. I did set an alarm so I would actually get up at a reasonable time this morning instead of like sleeping until noon. So I was like, oh, I'm going to go on a walk. It'll be nice and cute. I'll get some reading in. It'll be the moment. And then I remembered that Mr. Robert Fuller was like lynched 5 minutes from my house. And I was like, we are not going on that walk today. And so then I just read 5 more chapters of American Royals 2. And that was the moment. And that part of my day was nice. Then I had to run some errands, which was decidedly not as nice. But now I'm here with you all, enjoying my lovely afternoon. Let's see here. We've got Sally Hansen polishes are nice. Their top coat is amazing. I'll have to take your word for it. I have the Hollow Taco top coat, and I have the Olive and June top coat. So I feel like I'm good on top coats for the moment, but I will keep that in mind when I am no longer good on top coats. Neither of my kids got hurt today, so that's congratulations. We like it when children don't get hurt. That's always very good. I started listening to The Worst Best Man, and it's cute so far. I feel like I've heard good things about that, but I don't know. Romance always be getting, what is it? Like mixed reviews. So I also binged some Black. That's some. I watched season 1 of Black Lightning and I was very into it. I was here for the Black Lightning, and then I stopped watching it. But I do know that the CW partners with Netflix, so I could just go and binge it. I just haven't managed to do that yet. I am. I when I saw the headline, I was like, great, people are finally gonna know about my little rinky-dink little suburb. But I was like, do we really need to be known for this though? Like, couldn't we have like done something nice? So I already don't really go out and about. So it was no sweat off my back to stay in today. I just thought it was gonna be a cute moment. And I decided my cute moment would be me in my vehicle in the Starbucks drive-thru. Congrats on getting 1K. I am getting close to 2K. It feels kind of weird. This is I don't know what's going on here, but I'm enjoying it. I'm appreciating it. I do not appreciate. Okay, let me not phrase it like that. The influx in comments have been a little overwhelming because I'm still like, I don't know how to reply to all of you people. I don't really. I have but so many things to say. I don't know if I have enough to say to 89,000 comments, but I'm doing my best. And we're adjusting, we're adapting. I am no longer making fun of people who say they can't they can't reply to all the comments because I'm like, you know what? I can't reply to all the comments and I have significantly fewer. Like, how do you have things to say? What was I? Okay, let's scroll up because we are talking too much over these things. Let's see here. Since 6. I don't. Could not be me. I went to bed at like 2, and I got up at like 7 because again I thought I was going on that walk. But 6, I can't do 6 a.m. When I typically at this time in the summer I would be out in the wilderness working with the children's. But because I'm not out in the wilderness working with the children's, I am definitely not waking up at 6 a.m. But I'm hoping that you get some. I hope you got enough rest. I don't know what time you went to bed, but I'm assuming if you have insomnia, it was late. Like, that's the whole point of insomnia, isn't it? I don't know. But I'm hoping you're getting enough rest. Sleep deprivation will kill you. Like, that's deadly. Like, when myonna be out here up for like 14 hours, I'm like, sis, that's gonna kill you. Anyway, I'm reading The Wiseman. I have no idea what The Wiseman is. So if you want to let me know what that's about, love to hear it. I mean, are you late? You're here. We've only been live for 17 minutes. So, and there's 30 of you in here, which is crazy. So I don't think that you really have, I don't think you're all that late. I think you are right on time. I enjoy Black Lightning team, but it's not big on the suit. I do think that his suit is the ugliest. I think his daughters definitely, they look better. Even when Thunder was out here in that like Party City costume she put together, still better than his costume. But you know what? It's on the CW. I understand they're not going to have, that big a budget. It's also an all-black cast, so they're really not paying them like that. And I think in the grand scheme of things, it's better than other super suits we've had. It's better than the George Clooney Batman, so I'm okay with his corny suit. I'm okay with it overall. Congrats on 1K. Today I finished reading Black Girls Unlimited by Echo Brown. And I've never heard of this book, I feel. So that's where I'm living. Never heard of this. But Heather wants to read it. Apparently, there's the comment. Heather wants to read it. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to ignore anybody's comment, but we'll see here. I don't feel pressure to reply to everyone. I stopped doing that early on. I mean, I don't. Some people just get some like blue and yellow heart emojis. Like that's all I got for you today. And some of them I just heart the comment, but I do try to reply to as many as I can. But I understand now why people say that they can't do it because it's a lot. That's a lot of. I also feel that there's like a whole lot of pressure at this current moment to leave comments on my videos because I'm a Black person, and in my book 2 Karens are Wildin' videos, I told you to like engage. But I didn't mean you need to comment on all my videos. Also, I just want to say this. This is a general thing. that when you leave a comment, you can reply to your comment and you don't have to like post a bunch of separate individual comments. Just a general PSA. I see it on my videos, but I also see it on other people's videos. And I'm not going to reply to every individual comment that you leave if you leave 12 comments on the video. I'll probably just reply to one of those with my general thoughts on everything you said, because I think that just makes sense. You can have your face with commenting. Oh, I'm sure people do understand. I don't think anybody, like, even when I leave a comment on somebody else's video, I'm not like, they need to respond to my comment in 12 hours. I'm just like, I don't know. They just sit there, and as soon as I enter the studio app on my phone, I'm like, oh, there's some people I haven't said anything to. I've been a lurker for forever, and I really struggle to respond to comments. That's valid. It's valid. It's a lot of effort to respond to comments. Mina, I can only imagine, because you have a significant number, like more than I have. So shout out to Mina, you're the real one. Me in person's working from several years. What's 6 a.m.? See, like that's early, 6 a.m. And I'm an early person, but emojis are definitely my friend. I just copy and paste my yellow and blue hearts. Best ones. Yep, that's me on some of them. You get some yellow and blue hearts. I like to think that yellow and blue hearts are my brand. I've co-opted the permanent record aesthetic for my own, and that's what I'm doing. Hello. I've seen you in some other people's live streams, so I'm happy you migrated over here. How's it going? What are we talking about today? Well, whatever you guys want to talk about. I had no plans, and there's 35 of you. So back in ye olde times, before Mr. Floyd was murdered, before Miss Taylor was shot in her home, and there was like 12 of you guys here, I would do reading sprints. But I feel like trying to make 35, almost 40 people do reading sprints, I don't know if we're going to be doing that. So we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. We can do a general 1K Q&A. I'll just retitle the stream when we're done here, but yeah. Yes, I long for the days when I had 10 subscribers and I'd get like one comment a video. I have no thoughts on it yet because I haven't read it. It's just the only book that I have right now that is not currently in a box. So it's chilling up there. So it looks pretty on the shelf. And that's what we're doing. We got more comments on the nails. Thank you. Forgot to set a reminder. How happy that you're here. Welcome to the stream. I'm happy that click on the right thing. I personally love a good reading sprint, but I don't know if that's really fair to the 40 other people in the room, because I don't know, like that's a big number. We can just do a general Q&A. I don't have anything going on today, so we can just, any questions you guys have, anything you guys want to talk about, I am here to talk with you. Again, I got nothing going on. I can make no promises that I will be entertaining. That is something I can't promise, but whatever you guys want to talk about, I am here to talk about. At some point, I am going to attempt to finish Conventionally Yours by Annabeth Albert that came out at the beginning of the month. It was pitched to me as like enemies to lovers, road trip, situation, and it's like, it is enemies to lovers, but it's very like on the nose, I would describe. It's very like, it's not my favorite. It's a lot of setup so far. I'm hoping that the last 2/3 are going to be better now that we've set up everything and everything is conveniently laid out for us. So that's what I plan to finish today. And then if I clean the kitchen later, I'm going to listen to The Queen by Joss Levin, which is my audiobook at the moment. I'm new to book. Reading sprint, as far as I do them on my channel, is we just set a timer. I generally do them for 20 minutes. and we just read for 20 minutes, and you try to read as much as you can get read in those 20 minutes. And then I'll come back here and I'll chat about it. They used to be, I don't want to say they used to be, but in like January, February, like late December, even last year, a lot of readathons would host reading sprints on Twitter, which I thought was kind of fun and cute. But I just couldn't ever get with it like that. And so when I was making my 2020 resolutions, I decided that I wanted to do more live streams, and doing reading sprints just felt like something I could take from Twitter and put them on my channel. And then having the pressure of a live stream would be lessened because I don't have to talk. We would just do like an hour and a half or so of reading sprints and chat for a little bit. And that way I didn't feel like I had to carry the stream, because I'm not like some other people who are just on here for 4 hours. But that is what that is. This weekend, I didn't do anything. I watched live streams and I watched Gossip Girl, and that was my weekend. I did laundry finally. We got a new washing machine. That was nice. I should be working. What should you be working on? What are you avoiding? I will do an end of the year favorites. I talked about some faves in my mid-year freakout tag, obviously. But I will do a favorite books of 2020 at the end of the year. They won't be books published in 2020 because I haven't read as many debuts or new releases this year as I did in 2019. I don't even think 2019 I did a publish in 2019 video though. So in December that video will come. Definitely will. Pretty sure I saw that was going to be in a book box next month. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but okay. Happy for you. I don't subscribe to any book boxes, so I don't pay attention. I missed your watch part. Gossip Girl is definitely holding up. Every time we would start, every time I would start an episode, I'd be like, I'm not gonna like this episode, and then we would get through it, and I was like, you know what? This still holds. I mean, I can't say that it holds up. Okay, like trash from 2007 is even more trash in 2020, but I'm still enjoying the show, and I think that's what is more important. If the art gods blessed you, they did, and I'm very happy. Too much enemies to lovers turn me permanently in YA love interest. I'm not sure I'm reading that comment correctly because I lack reading comprehension skills, but technically, what is it? Conventionally Yours, I think, is technically an adult novel, which initially threw me off because it definitely reads very young, but the main character is like applying to medical school, and he's been rejected from medical school for like 2 years, and that's weird to me. So I don't know. I think it reads very young for something that's meant to be like an adult book. Like, I don't think that, like, Red, White, and Royal Blue is an adult book that a lot of YA booktube read, and it definitely has crossover appeal, but I think that it doesn't read like a 12-year-old should be reading it. But Conventionally Yours feels like an adult book that a 12-year-old could read, which is kind of strange to me. It's kind of strange. So that's where I'm at with that one. What is your all-time favorite book? It is Permanent Record by Miss Mary H.K. Choi. I talk about it. There's a whole review I have on it. I also discuss how I annotate in that video. And then, yeah, favorite book of all time, definitely Permanent Record by Mary H.K. Choi. Happy you could make it. You're not that late. We're only in like a half hour in, and I don't think we've really talked about too much stuff. So I'm happy you're here. Welcome to the party. I'm working from home doing server maintenance. That sounds, I don't know what, okay. First of all, I can only guess at what server maintenance is, but I for sure can't, couldn't do it. So shout out to you for procrastinating on that. All of the books I'm reading have been, I don't know, I don't keep track of book boxes because, again, like I said, I don't subscribe to any, but all of the books that I've talked about are out. Like, I always thought the book boxes did like new releases, but what do I know? What is, I've been asking myself that same question ever since I finished Crescent City because I didn't have any kind of reading comprehension, and I just tweeted out just all of my mistakes. So rip to me. I don't think you've missed anything. I've talked about how I haven't picked up Felix yet. The art gods bless me with majesty, and conventionally yours is a weird book. I think that's everything I've gone on about. I can't either, so you're at home on this channel. Is it enemies to lovers if one of them hasn't held a knife to the other's chest? I am unsure. See, that I don't fuck with. Like when people are out here like holding weapons and like trying to kill each other, that to me isn't enemies to lovers. Like that's just some like kink shit that you need to like go over there with. It's not enemies to lovers. And I think that weird kink shit has taken over what enemies to lovers should be and has ruined it. Because all that weird kink shit is never written well. It's always like, this is a little too extreme. Like, it just doesn't work for me. So, yes, if they haven't held a knife to each other's throat, it is most definitely enemies to lovers. Because otherwise, y'all just need a therapist. I like how you read everyone's chat. That's what we're here for. I have nothing to provide on this live stream. So I am just stealing everyone's great comments. Crescent City is another adult book that it does, but I don't think that if I gave Crescent City to a 12-year-old, do I think a 12-year-old could read Crescent City? Sure. I think that they could. I think that they probably could comprehend most things. Would it be appropriate for every 12-year-old? I mean, that's not my position. I'm not a parent. But conventionally yours, like, it's not selling me on the fact that these are two grown-ass men. And I at least believe that Bryce was an adult. Like, I believe that Orion was an adult. I believe that Danica was an adult. These two, like, you could easily tell me they're in high school, and I'd be like, yeah, okay. Like, these are two teenagers going across the country. Hi, myonna. I'm happy that you could finally make it to one of these. And I think you came in on me talking about how Jude Carden fucked up enemies to lovers with their weird knife kink shit. That's what I'm here to do. It's all I can offer the people. I did say vanilla rights only, because otherwise, like, that's... I mean, like, do I think that that's not valid? Yes, I think it's not valid. I think that if you're holding a knife to your love interest's throat, not valid. It's just... Sorry, you need to work through that. Yeah, vanilla rights only. I'm here for the weird kink. This is attempted murder as foreplay, not sorry. A lot of people are. That is a very it's popular for a reason. Obviously, the other person felt the same way. And I'm happy for you all. Like, you guys are definitely being fed. But I often feel that, attempted murder as foreplay, there's not... The character development isn't there. Where's the character development in Jude Carden? It's not there. We go from knife to your throat to I love you, 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 and bitch, no. Not there. It's not there. You know why? Because it's poorly written. Because they were doing weird king shit. If you did weird king shit and actually had communication, we could be here for it. But until I see that book that does it, no rights. Not valid. Yeah, I don't think mass... I mean, probably not. But also, the chat skipped here, so let's go back up. It's probably not. You shouldn't give. Yeah, same sentiment here. I mean, I think you could give Throne of Glass to a 12-year-old. I read Throne of Glass. I was innocent. I mean, I'm sure the series gets worse. I mean, in terms of like, maybe it no longer becomes appropriate for a 12-year-old. But I feel like I read some steamy stuff when I was 12, maybe. I don't remember everything in middle school, but it's possible. Growth on your 1K, found you while researching and you're entertaining and informative. You know, I am always surprised when someone says that my videos are informative. Like, I don't feel that way. I be sending the editing, and I'm just like, I feel like I've repeated this. I feel like I said this. And then you guys get a 38-minute video, and I'm like, I don't know. Maybe someone will watch it. I don't. According to my analytics, no one watches it. According to my analytics, I need to be making like 10-minute videos, but that's just never gonna happen. So I just want everyone to know that. It's just not. I can't do it. But I'm happy you think that they're informative. I think everyone is still mad about Danica. Like, everyone. I think that if Sarah J. Maas were to kill off Bryce in the second book and give us like a Danica-centric story, I think that no one would really complain. I think that the people would like it. And feel free to come at me in the comments below, because eventually I'll get to it and we will discuss. That one I read because it skipped. Okay. Can I just read the comments? I just want to read the comments. I high-key want you to read the book. Look, me and a secret TBR do not get along. We do not get along. But maybe so. I don't think that myonna has ever recommended a book. I think that Crescent City is the one book that myonna and I agree on. I think. myonna's in the chat, so she can correct me if I'm wrong. But okay, but you don't. They are messy. We don't need to do that. I did order some liquid latex because I can't do it. So that has been a true lifesaver. If you do not use some liquid latex when you're painting your nails, you could start. Yes, this is your whole brand, myonna. I don't know why you're acting shocked. You're not wrong. Yeah, we do love to see it. I'm assuming that was from earlier. Let's see what you were saying to myonna. See, you think it's a great idea. Listen to Danny. Give it. I don't know why everyone wants me to read dark romance. That would be. See, I mean, even myonna, she don't get. I'm not gonna shame you. I mean, look, I don't think I've watched this dark romance rec video that you have put together. And I'm happy because I don't think Credence qualifies as a dark romance. And I think I could really only like shame someone for reading and liking Credence, because that's just a lot. That's a lot to like. I'm sorry, like that. I don't think I could get through that. But I think like a general dark romance, I could probably get through. Like I got through 365 DNI. I would not have probably got through the book. Not only because it's like written in Polish and the translation would probably be terrible, but if I could get through that movie, I could probably get through the books, like your little dark romance books. I would hope. I would think. Okay. Everyone wants me to do this. I don't know why people want me to read some dark romance. Read Knight and Necromancer by A.H. Lee. Okay, I threw that phone too far. I'm going to write this down. I'm making no promises. I have too many arcs that I need to get through. I'm just going to write down A.H. Lee and move on to the... I make no promises. I don't know why you guys want me to read these dark romances. I didn't read Crescent. That's a mood. Even before I had finished the book, I think myonna had tweeted out some fan art of Danica, and I had only read the first 80 pages, or maybe it would have been like the first 50, and I knew what was going to happen to her, and I saw the fan art, and I was like, oh, so she doesn't? And then myonna was like, nah, sis. Nah, that ain't happening. Hello, welcome. Happy you could make it. I need to grab my water bottle. The straight people be mad about killing off Bryce. Maybe. But is Bryce straight when her great love was Danica? Their hatred is not valid. We do agree on emergency contact. Can I click things? And on to all the boys. So I guess there's some stuff. The light stuff, just not the creepy, dark fantasy shit that be going on in those romances. Apparently, Maria also agrees about Night and the Necromancer. I've never heard of this book, so okay. You're not wrong. I feel like Credence is a lot more than messy, myonna. American Royals is messy. Fucking your step uncle and all of your cousins, that's not messy. That's questionable. Booktubers who seldom agree but still close friends are the blueprint. I mean, truly, truly. Like, let me grab my water bottle because I was smart enough to fill it up before the stream this time. Yeah, I don't think you need to like everything that I like. I think that a lot of people watch BookTube to get recommendations, which I do sometimes, but I also watch BookTube because I think people are entertaining. And so you don't have to like what I like. I didn't even read the Crescent City blurb, so it came out of nowhere. See, I think I read the blurb like a year ago or whatever, but I only knew that it was Faye. And then I pre-ordered the Waterstones edition because it had nice. Does it have sprayed edges? I think it does have sprayed edges. It just looked pretty. I wanted that one, and so I ordered that one. And I was reading, and I was like, "No, you can't do this. You can't do this." And then I read the blurb, and I was like, "I mean, I guess you can do this." And then she did it, and I was like, "What is going on here?" And I mean, I guess that Sarah J. Maas really outsold on that character work to make people forget the blurb, to make people mad who even remembered the blurb. But would have liked that character work for the rest of the book. Would have really made it better. I own a Danica bookmark, but not one for Bryce. See, no one cares about Bryce. I see your correction. It's good. I understand. We are on the same. No one cares about Bryce. Everyone likes Danica, which is why I think she's going to come back in the second book. Even if Bryce stays alive, I think Danica's going to be around somehow. I'm not judging your friends' interests, and they aren't judging yours. You really are friends. Truly, truly. Why do you think I am always trolling in my honest streams? Gotta keep it lively somehow. I think Molly is agreeing with Kai, so we got some more. Can I go back here? If you read books I want to read, you can be a little boring. If you read different books, you appear super entertaining. But gotta love when you find someone who is your sweet spot. That's also true. I also just don't think that my opinions are ever consistent enough to like really find someone who I agree with 100% of the time. Like, because I like American Royals, but I think that if you just watched my content, you would assume that I would be dragging that book. So maybe if I was more consistent as a human being, then I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Why? Oh, that was bad. People keep saying this, and I haven't read enough of her books. I've only read the first one of Glass and Crescent City, and everyone says that Bryce is like an amalgamation of Feyre and Selena. I don't know. Like, maybe they are the same character, but Cassandra Clare has been writing the same characters for a really long time. They're all kind of just like, at some point, there's only but so many people in the world, you know? There's only but so many archetypes. And I don't think that it's wrong for an author necessarily to play with those archetypes in different books, in different settings and situations. But I guess if you're like a super fan and that's like you keep reading it, then maybe you have an issue with it. But if you're like me and you just make video, the only reason I read Crescent City, I'm not going to say it was to get views, but like I wanted to know what was going on. I wanted the context. and I know that I couldn't come on the internet, especially about a Sarah J. Maas book. Like, especially about a Sarah J. Maas book, you can't come on the internet and have an opinion and not have read the thing. So it is what it is, but I'm sorry if people have read all of her books and they're all the same. Monty keeps my streams popping and be bored without him. If you Miss Dash Dash, I try to do my best to support Miss Dash Dash because Miss Dash Dash was missing for a minute. But yeah, someone like you gotta have at least one person in the comment section of a live stream that is actually commenting. Like you can't. I don't know. I think maybe because like I sit here and I do a live stream and it's hard enough for me to be here by myself. We got no co-hosts and shit to like keep it going. So someone in the comments have to. No, we're not doing this. It's not happening. I don't even know where you fucking buy baby food. Not doing it. Like, not happening. I think I found your channel when you were probably. I think I had someone in the comments of one of my videos was like, "Hey, I found you on my honest stream, and I'm over here." And I was like, "Thanks for being here." So maybe that's my secret plan. My secret plan is really to just use my honest streams and get clout for being a troll there, and then next month I too will be at 20K. Monty getting put in timeout. It's true, and notice I have not put myonna in timeout. myonna is still free to comment, even though she was out here saying that Credence was messy and not disturbing. Just saying. I like Cafe Mochas like Sarah J. Maas. I know what I'm getting. I don't want some surprise government twist thrown in there. I guess that's also valid. I mean, if you are familiar with the author and you know what you're going to get, like, that's fine. Personally, I don't know. Like I said, I don't read all of her books. So Bryce, to me, didn't really remind me of anybody. So I'm just going to appreciate that for what it is. Yes, it's truly. Miss Dash Dash will not be out here in my stream. If Miss Dash Dash appears, like, the stream is shut down. We're closed. Like, icons, and we're out. We got to end on a high note. What is this here? That's how I came over. See? Okay. I wouldn't say that I bullied myonna. myonna is the bully. I am but a tiny, small booktuber. And myonna has joined the, she ain't no small booktuber. No, she can't claim that. So I am not a bully. She the bully. I am just someone who is still not supporting Credence. Oh, well, bye. Enjoy time with the baby. That was me. See, I try. I feel like I'm more entertaining in the comments than I am when I'm actually just reading your guys's. But you know what? We're here. We're doing it. I don't know why I need to shut up, but I've said nothing wrong. I've done nothing but speak the whole truth. Also, myonna is while we're here, myonna is a liar. So on Friday, I was in myonna stream, as some of you were, and myonna was like, "Oh, tomorrow on Saturday, we're gonna do the stay up late stream." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Like, this is gonna be a fun time." And what happened on Saturday? I don't know. I don't know what happened on Saturday, but I can tell you that what didn't happen on Saturday was a stay up late with me stream. Miss, I got nothing to do tomorrow, so fuck it, we're gonna do it tomorrow and not next week. There was no stream to be found. Did not get that notification. Wow, not only she roasted, yes, she is going to be roasted here because she finally came. I could also talk about how the first time I did a Netflix party for Gossip Girl, myonna wanted to reply to the tweet like, "Oh, I can't wait to be here." And then she didn't even show up. Did not show up to the watch with me. Was not there. See? I mean, if she's going to be here, I'm going to do it. I also checked. I was like, okay, maybe it'll be later. Like, it's a stay up late. Maybe she's asleep right now. We're going to start this stream at like 5 o'clock my time. That whole night came and went, and there was no stay up late stream to be found. I was shook and shaken. I mean, I guess I could have messaged her and been like, is this not happening? But That seemed like too much effort. Like that. People were napping. They were getting ready, myonna. Where are you? You're being real quiet. I just spilled water all over myself, so love that for me. Yeah, we had people getting prepared for this stream. It was nowhere to be found. The people want answers. The people want answers. Let's try and dab some of this. This is sad. Yeah. Do you? No, I do not see your comments. You haven't said anything. The last comment you left was not a bully. What is big? That got nothing to do with your live stream that didn't happen. What, did you go back to the comments of the Friday stream? Okay, where's my phone? Let's go to the Friday stream. Maybe she addressed it. Let's be fair. Okay, we got YouTube open. Let's go here. myonna reads. That's the first search result. Oh, congrats on 21K. I did notice that before, but you hit 21K. I won't go split screen. I could, but we're not going to do that. Okay. Bookshelf reorganization tour. You have 7 comments on this video. None of them are from you. None of them are from you. So you didn't put, maybe it's on your playing episode because I haven't watched that yet. So let's see, cheating on my husband. There's 148 comments here. Pinned. They got nothing to do with the Saturday stream. Ain't none of these got anything to do with the Saturday stream. The people want to know where it was. The people want to know. I mean, it could. It could. I guess it really could. This is friendship, nothing but dragging. I adore. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm not good people. Okay, I don't know you well enough, Miss Brianna X Goldberg. I don't know you, so like I can't really take this as a joke. I want to, but feel free to leave a comment and tell me you were joking, because I said I fixed my sleeping schedule, so I have to wait until I mess it up again. Okay. I guess I must have missed that comment. I didn't see it in the chat, but this was the explanation, guys. So oh, you're not joking? Okay, bye. Blocked. I don't have time for you. I'm happy you think I'm not a good person, but bye. Have fun living your best life somewhere else. Like, well, what would you say? Me, like, I don't have time for that. I mean, I'm happy you think I'm not a good person. I don't get paid at all for being on here, so I definitely don't get paid for you to like come in and be here. Like, you can enjoy your life literally anywhere else. Not deleting. I mean, yes, bye. I ain't got time for you. Like, blocked. I don't think it's awkward at all. I think if you wanted to, that's how you want to spend your Monday, coming on to strangers, telling them I'm a good person, congratulations, but you got to do that somewhere else. Not here. Not today. I mean, apparently that desperate. That's how desperate you have to be. You have to be so desperate. You have to go to a stranger's live stream and tell them I'm not a good person. I don't know why I'm not a good person, but they're blocked and I'll never know. Not the I won't be silenced. And then, oh, they said they won't be silenced? I must have missed that. StreamYard got that delay. She gone. She been blocked. I ain't gotta call out anything. She ain't in the chat. I hope she's not in the chat. Brianna X Goldberg XX, feel free to make another account and come back on here. That account will also be blocked. Like she sounded maybe she I must have missed other messages. Maybe she is a myonna stan and she was not feeling me being mad that myonna didn't go live, that I was missing myonna's messages explaining that she was going to bed at a reasonable hour. And so that made me a terrible person. Maybe that made me a bad person. I don't know. I don't think her comments are still there because I blocked her, but they might be. I don't know. I don't know how it works when I block them on StreamYard. Maybe she's still in the YouTube comment section. I would hope not. But anything is possible. Anything is possible. Let's open up the stream. I mean, I don't. Maybe I should have given her a moment to explain to me how I'm a terrible person. Maybe I don't know, but I don't have the energy. So myonna sticking her fans. Yes, myonna, that was that your dummy account? Was that you? What they're all good. Oh, well, I'm sorry you missed the entertainment. I only saw the one that called me a terrible person. So, well, yeah, exactly. She got the crazy stands now. Next thing you know, she got paparazzi outside her house. No, my aunt got Miss Dash. I mean, I would love to have Miss Dash Dash over Miss Brianna because Brianna blocked. Miss Dash Dash. What if Miss Dash Dash is Miss Brianna? What if? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? No, you didn't. I didn't. I didn't think so either. But it might have been entertaining. It might have been entertaining. And now we'll never know. I mean, are you late? But I mean, I guess it is almost an hour, so you might actually be. I don't know, but happy you're here. Truly exposed. I've been exposed, guy. I've been waiting for this moment. Okay, I have been waiting. You can ask Heather every time. I talk to Heather about Guru gossip. I'm like, I can't wait for the day they cancel me. So maybe Miss Brianna is actually Miss Guru gossip, and expect my thread soon, guys. Now, why am I getting dragged on other people's live? Because you didn't go live. If you were live, I would not be here. I would not. I mean, if anyone was live, actually. Yesterday, when nobody went live, I was very sad because I had no one to plan my day around, and so I literally slept longer than I should have. And then I took a nap, and I never take a nap, and I was like, "Well, no one's live. There's no reason to stay up." And then today, I was like, well, nobody's going live. I guess I will. And so that's why we're all here. And we got to see Miss Brianna. So that was entertainment. Was Miss Brianna coming in here and letting us all know that I'm a terrible person. And they're going to go to Guru Gossip and expose me as a terrible person. I would love to see what Guru Gossip would dig up when I feel like I've exposed myself as much as could be exposed, but we'll all find out. Yeah, and here we are. And here we are, an hour in. We had a moment of drama. Some people, I mean, truly, maybe that's their hobby, though. I mean, maybe that's just what they do. They go into live streams and they just tell people they're terrible people and wait and see how long it takes them to get blocked. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, I think that's a little sad, but it could be enjoyable. A lot of people are going live these days. Maybe they don't think I deserve 100. Like, wow, 100. I had someone in my comment section. I felt like I had to have read something wrong, and they're like, "Congrats on 101," and I was like, "But I have. What are you talking about, 101?" I mean, they deleted there's been a lot of people leaving comments after they leave them, which I think is kind of annoying because I still get the notification that the comment was left, but I can't see the comment. So I'm just like, I'm confused because I have more than 100 subscribers. So like, are you? I don't know what the person was trying to do, but I was very confused by it. This is a very big water bottle. This is 64 ounces, and I bought it my second summer in the wilderness because you get thirsty when you're in the wilderness, and you don't have time to fill up your water bottle, even though I worked in the kitchen and had more than enough time to fill up my water bottle. And now I don't use it often enough. So remember to drink your water, children. It's important to stay hydrated. I keep spilling. This is very sad. We will not be split screening Goo Gossip. Because that is just not the moment we need. Also, Guru Gossip has not really been popping like that recently. The most was not. Yes, has not been popping. This has not been popping. I know that. I think it was Heather who said they had to like stop looking for their mental health. Like they were getting too addicted to like looking at it, which is very much me. I check it in the morning and then I check it again at night, and there's just been nothing. Just nothing. When Rachel Marie exited, all the fun exited with her. Other people wanting me to split screen, we're not doing that. I'm not the only one to get up. Okay, who's going to get off of here and do creepy internet stalking? I don't know who you're internet stalking. That sounds like some Brianna X Goldberg. But I wish you the best. I wish you the best. Yeah, I don't know what 64 ounces is. I don't convert things, but it's 64 ounces. It is a moment, truly a moment. I think it's ironic that you judge myonna for liking edgy, dark books, but Miss Brianna thinks you're terrible. What? That's just that. I didn't say that one. That was Kai. But you can come for Kai. I never said you were terrible for liking the dark, edgy books, but that was a sentiment. Oh, I have to approve a comment? What's this? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Guess I can put it over there. What's this next comment? Why are you in the wilderness? So usually I spend my summers working for the Girl Scouts. And so I did 2 summers. I did 2 summers working in Northern California. And then I did this last summer, I was in Southern California at a Girl Scout camp. And that's how I live my life. It's the only time I go into the wilderness. It has been dead as fuck, and I'm kind of annoyed, kind of bothered by it from me. And then what they have been asking is kind of weird. I feel like some people on Guru Gossip, like, I think it's fine if they like if you want to like talk about sponsorships or something, but like they just be asking how people be making a living and like low key judging that they don't ever see the person go to work. And I'm like, why do you care if this person has a day job? Like, why do you care if they're I don't get it. I mean, it's just a weird, I don't know. I think that when they be posting shit like that, it just be undermining their argument that they just post valid criticisms and like they can't post this criticism in the comment section. Because of course you can't just roll up into someone's comment section and be like, bitch, what's your day job? Like you post sporadically on YouTube, like how do you pay your rent? Like, why do you care how this person pays their rent? Like, if you don't like somebody, why do you care how they stay in the house? I don't get it. It really isn't. Really isn't. I spent 2 hours the other day, Pretty Ugly Little Liar, reading a thread on Dove Camp. That sounds like an interesting 2 hours. Like, you just gotta breathe. I think Heather said that already. Yeah, right here. All you gotta do is breathe. Like, I'm surprised they haven't said something about you because it's dead. Like, I'm surprised they haven't been like, oh, myonna uploaded a playing episode. Like, that's not booktube content. I'm surprised, truly. Yes, it is Rachel. Rachel Marie left, and she took Google Gossiper with her. Aw, okay. Kai trusts your judgment on dark romances. I'm glad that was settled. They never call me out for the for the stupid stuff I say daily. But yeah, that's why I'm surprised that no one said anything about you over there. Yeah, it really isn't. But the people here seem to really want me to read it. I saw them confused if Homegirl had a job. Yeah, like that was me. I was like, you guys are always, anytime anybody has anything to say about how Guru Gossip is a trash ass website, they be in there like, ooh, the booktubers are stalking us again. You know, they don't like it when we criticize them. And I'm like, you were legit asking if this person has a day job. Like, what kind of criticism is like where's the criticism, where's the critique, where is the point? Like, if sis was auctioning off her personal books, like, and that's how she was paying her rent, like, why would you care? If she had a sugar daddy shacked up somewhere who was paying her rent, why would you care? Like, I don't understand why that was in the thread at all. But also, like, Sasha's thread has nothing to do with BookTube. They're just always mad because she's like posting on Instagram and I guess her pictures are like creepily edited. So I'm just kind of like, half of y'all ain't got no criticism about BookTube, and the other half of y'all, like, y'all just bored. It's so weird. I don't understand them. But hello, because anytime someone says anything about Guru Gossip, y'all find out. So here I am, calling y'all out. So glad that I'm happy that you are here. I'm happy that you can make it. If you have any questions or topics for discussion, feel free to leave them in the thing below. But that's the thing. I think it is their hobby. Like, their hobby is to actively watch people they don't like and then be like, why don't you have a day job? And it's like, but why do you care? Like, what? How is that important to you? It's like someone saying, I have a nose. Like, and what about it? Truly, truly is. I don't know what I said about the dark web. They get so mad. We look on there as a group. Yeah, it's like, it's not even like it's not even like they okay. People have been talking about Guru Gossiper for like 2 years now, since like 2018. So it's not even like these dedicated people even took the time to like found their own little form. It's not even like it's a website that's built from scratch. Like, it's like a generic forum shit, right? So they couldn't even be bothered to like make their own forum away from Guru Gossiper, which we were already looking at. They just continue to post there and then get mad when people see it. It's so weird. It's like, yeah, they really got no brain cells. Yes, I agree with everyone here. So Mina and DK and Kai, that's me. I agree with all of those. Happy to have the context. I feel so lucky to not know what Guru Gossiper is. You know what? I don't think Guru Gossiper is really relevant to anybody. The only fun thing about Guru Gossiper, I think, would be to like go back through the old messages there, because the new stuff is like stale tea. Right? I mean, sometimes I will give the author to thread some credit, because I do watch occasional AuthorTube videos, and sometimes in the AuthorTube like thing, they have like valid criticisms of people, and there's shit there that I wouldn't have known otherwise. Like when Bethany Alcazada went on her little hiatus, I don't care about her, didn't know about her. I was feeling kind of sorry, because I guess like I think it was like her sister-in-law was murdered by her husband. I was like, that's some dark shit. Like, let me go out for you. But sis came back from her hiatus talking about how police are actually the victims of genocide. And I was like, and you won't be able to buy your book? Like, you out? Okay, Miss Atazada. Yep, I agree with this comment still. I agree with this comment still. Let's see here. Chandler's thread is so pointless. Like, see, what killed me is like Chandler was like the third person to buy a house during the pandemic. I didn't see anybody getting mad about anybody else who also was moving house during a pandemic. Like they be hating on people willy nilly for no valid reason, and it don't make no kind of sense. I never go on you. The AuthorTube one, like I said, like sometimes it's a bunch of like stupid mess still, but sometimes I'd be like, okay, y'all got the good stuff. AuthorTube is a trip. Okay, I'm sure it is. I personally, I always think it's really funny in like booktubers Q&As when they ask like, oh, so do you ever want to write a book or anything? Because personally, I don't. I have no interest in writing a book or being in publishing really in any meaningful way outside of the small contributions that I make with reviews. But AuthorTube videos, I think, are fascinating. And I think it's really fascinating to watch them like talk about things. Like I thought it was really funny how Alexa Dunn wanted to come on her channel and talk about how she had like a small advance for her books, and then when Publishing Paid Me started popping off, sis got $50,000 per book, I think. And I was sitting here looking at that like, how is that a small amount for a book you said was written in a dead genre that wasn't well written? Like, sis, you like chip cheek as far as I'm concerned, but I'm assuming that, can we go to where I wanted to actually, okay. I'm assuming this Wait a Minute What is about Bethany Atazada. I'm assuming, because that's the only crazy shit I've ever said, or at least recently. And so Bethany apparently writes, I think her current series is like princess retellings. And she has like a picture book or something. She's been writing a bunch of self-published things. Like, I don't know about her at all. Good for her. So she's writing about this. And I guess in like May, March, somewhere in the most recent Corona time, there was like some, I guess, high public things that were going down in her family, and she took a break from her channel. And then she came back like 2 weeks ago or something to post about, she came back for the Blackout Square Tuesday. Was it the Blackout Square Tuesday? Might have been a little bit later, but she was one of those people who was also posting that stupid like thing in their stories about how silence isn't that doesn't mean that you don't have an opinion or like you don't think the Black Lives Matter or something. And I was like, that's stupid, because I really hated that thing because it said a black opinion and every white person was running with it. Like, see, it's okay for you to not say anything, even though you have this massive platform. But then in the same day, so it wasn't even like because I downloaded the story because I was like, this shit is only up for 24 hours. So I downloaded her stories, and in the same day, so like 3 hours after, she sat there and was like, oh, just because I'm not saying anything doesn't mean I don't think Black Lives Matter. Homegirl was out here with Tucker Carlson videos in her stories talking about how police were actually the victims of genocide and how police were actually marginalized, and it was the police who were being murdered at an alarming rate and not black people. And I was like, and you think you're supposed, this is what you come out on hiatus for? Like, you ain't got shit to say and you pop in with this. It was a choice. It was a choice. I learned so much on these lives. I mean, that's what I want. I want to give the people the some entertainment. This is all I got. I've been joking that I was going to be the person to start that BookTube drama channel, and all I can really offer is what Guru Gossiper gives me. But if y'all want to start sending me DMs with some information, I'm more than welcome. More than welcome them. Let's see here. The last time I was on Guru Gossiper was years ago when Kat and Christine still lived together. That was a long time ago. I remember those days. So that definitely has been a while. Writing vlogs are cute. I enjoy the occasional writing vlog. I understand the appeal. Yes, Chip Cheek. I was one of those people that went out and I read Kate May. And then when I finished reading it, like literally the only thing to drag that book is for the advance. Because I've read books in that similar, like erotica that's written by an adult man that doesn't really have a plot, that doesn't really go anywhere. Because fucking Chad Coltkin has been writing that same kind of book for years now. And I have all kinds of Chad Coltkin reviews on this channel that are really bad quality because they're in ye olden times. But I think any of those are much better to read, and most of them actually have a plot structure. So, yeah. I mean, I guess so, because I saw 50,000 and I was like, that seems like a lot. Like, I understand. I think it was 50. It might have been more than 50, but it was per book. So overall, it was a lot of money. Um, and that's just for her first two books. She has a third book coming out. And I understand that they're paid in advance and it's not up front and you have to pay taxes on it. And she's been very upfront that, she has kept her day job. It isn't enough for her to like live on forever, that she has no intentions of like quitting her day job because she likes her insurance and all of that. And I think that most of her videos are actually really enjoy her content. But I'm like, I don't know if I would phrase it like my advance was not that big. I don't know. Like that just seems weird to me. Not the most. Yes, that's what it is. Yes. There it is. Yes, Tucker Carlson. This woman made me watch a Tucker Carlson video. So mad about it. I cannot believe. Oh, go away, keyboard. I'm not trying to do that. I cannot believe she posted that. Could I do this? Here we go. Yeah, the Tucker Carlson wasn't that surprising after I saw like 2 slides of like, come to my church. They also have like a youth program. Like, I'm happy that she has an audience. I'm not saying people shouldn't buy her books. I'm not saying people shouldn't read them. I'm not saying that people shouldn't enjoy her content. But I was like, that was a real choice story to put out. Like that was a choice. I mean, I did download the voice scrambler so I can get my Radio Rebel on. But who knows? That's a lot of work. I mean, we do deserve one, but if Guru Gossiper is stale, then I ain't gonna have anything either. I've been going through Guru Gossiper now, and some of the complaints are they're really dumb. Like they don't make any sense to me. And I'm just sitting here like, I feel as though y'all have tried it and you've tried it the most. They just got. I don't know. Don't fuck with it. Not Radio Rebel. Yes, Radio Rebel. I haven't actually tried out the scrambling, so it could be even worse than Radio Rebel. But I did download the voice changer. This is not an iPad. This is the Microsoft Surface, because we are a Windows product household. And I don't even like it. I bought it because I thought I was going to be able to use it to read ebooks, and it was not a good experience. So now I really just use it for live streams. So anytime there's a timer, the timer's on here. And yeah, a little peek behind the curtain. Oh my, there's no tea to spill, but if y'all want to start, sending me DMs, go for it. I really love that for you. I mean, I don't, but I also love that for you. Because it's not, you can compare me to myonna, but I just want you to, like, this isn't an iPad. Like, technically, this is technically a computer. Like, technically. But I don't use it. This is a Windows household. It is. My PC is a Windows. I am being attacked. I have the Surface Go. Yeah, it's terrible. Like, I thought that it was going to be a cute moment, and then I tried, and not only is it just it's too big, honestly. It's not the moment. That's why I bought the Kindle. I use it. I do have the key cover, so like I do use it as like a actual computer, but like I have a desktop, so I'm not gonna use this. Okay, I bought it to use as a Kindle when I was in the wilderness. I was in the wilderness, didn't have anything. I'm no longer in the wilderness. I have a desktop. I can just use the desktop. Like I can just use it. Like I'm not gonna bust out my little Surface to open up Photoshop, but I can open up Photoshop on my computer. I'm not gonna bust out the Surface to open up Premiere, where I can open up Premiere on the computer. Like, is it Is that wrong of me? I don't know. Apparently, I it is nice for live streams, but outside of that, like I don't know. I make videos for virtual learning by screen capturing on it, but it's useful. That sounds useful too. I love that. Hold on, I went over this. I literally just went over when I was in the wilderness. Okay. Usually in the summertime, from like June to like the beginning of August, I work with the Girl Scouts. For 2 summers, I worked with the Girl Scouts in Northern California, and I was out in the wilderness there, and I was in the kitchen making 3 meals a day for little children to enjoy so they don't die in the wilderness. And then this past summer, I was working with the Girl Scouts of Greater Los Angeles at one of their summer camp locations. And I was again in the kitchen making food for them so they wouldn't die in the wilderness. And I just say I was in the wilderness because it's not like I'm going to give out exact coordinates for where I was. Just that that's what I spend my summers doing. And obviously couldn't do that this year because Miss Rona. So I'm here with you all instead. See, yeah, I did just say this. I went over, like, I had the whole conversation. But yeah. So anytime, like last year, I talked about being in the wilderness. In a couple of my videos, and that's what I was talking about. I am not a chef. They did hire me. Was I? I did work one summer technically as a cook. But I was a food, what do they call it? A food assistant? Food service assistant. There we go. So glorified dishwasher and vegetable chopper. I've worked in a camp kitchen before, not fun. I had a great time. I mean, is it fun? I wouldn't say it's fun, but in terms of all of the jobs I've had, they were definitely the better ones. Like the first summer I worked at camp was I had quit my job at Hollister to work for camp because Hollister was low-key trash. 12 out of 10 would not recommend. Could we go away with all of these notifications? Why am I getting notified? Like, that's not what we need right now, so do not disturb. Okay. The Hollister was trash. 12 out of 10 did not appreciate working at Hollister. And then when I got back from camp that summer, I sold furniture for Lovesac. So I sold glorified bean bags, which at the time we weren't allowed to call them bean bags. But I think if you look on their website now, I think they refer to them as bean bags, which I think is highly questionable considering you're not allowed to call them that because they were filled with fucking a patented memory foam that was insured for life or some shit. So that's what I did for a long time. And then camp again. So like camp has definitely is better than my retail gigs, and 12 out of 10 would not suggest anybody trying to sell Lovesac's. Shit is overpriced, and ain't no one trying to buy furniture just off the street. Like you're not selling $5,000 furniture to somebody in the middle of a mall. Like it's just not happening. But good for them. I wish them luck with their racist business practices. The way you said so they don't die in the wilderness, like that's what it was for. That's what it was for. So they wouldn't die. You gotta stay hydrated. You gotta stay nourished. That's what I was. I mean, to be fair, I did put myself in that position. I wanted to be the glorified dishwasher. I do not like chopping vegetables. I do not like touching raw meats. So let me scrub some pots and pans, please. Hello, happy you could make it. Oh, okay. Yes, Lovesac. This I guess I could go split screen for. Why not? Like we're here. What is Google gonna shut me down? Okay, let's get the key cover. I do see the comment saying they didn't think the name through. I think they did. I think they did think it through, and I think they just didn't care. So that's just my personal opinion on the matter. But what do I know? What do I know? Okay, let's go back to 100%. Lovesac.com. So yeah, they didn't think the name through. Okay. Is it loaded? Yeah. Okay, so is it this one I want to do? I guess it might help if I did that, huh? Yeah, so I sold the world's most adaptable couch because you buy it in pieces, which adds to the overpriced quality. Oh, what are you trying to get me to do here, Lovesack? I don't want to be a member of the Lovesack family. I already was a member of the Lovesack family, and you were very racist. So yeah, this is what I stole. The lovely Lovesack, the world's most adaptable couch. 12 out of 10 would not. I mean, would I recommend? Maybe. Was it comfortable? Sure, but it's a fucking couch. So you can get a couch anywhere. It doesn't have to be $5,000. Why? No one wants an exclusive offer. Also, I think this is really funny. So this little like 30% off deal they have going on, they started that deal in 2016 when I started working for them, right? It was supposed to be a limited time thing. You were not meant to like continue with this 30% off, like stack more, save more shit. It's been 4 years. That promotion is still running. Still running. Don't understand it. So yeah, this is the lovely. Oh, it's gonna take a second to load up. That's the lovely big one. That's $1,000 bean bag with that cover. It's easily another $300. It's like a $1,500 purchase for a bean bag. The Squatterman little thing in front of it, the little ottoman, that's another $400. No, it's not. For the squat cover, it's probably like $50. So it's like $200. It's just a lot. It's a lot. I don't know who got that kind of money just lying around or just walking around the mall, but that's what they thought. That's what they thought was going on. So 12 out of 10, don't recommend them as a company. They were highly racist when I worked there, but maybe they've changed. What do I know? Haven't been there a really long time. They have commercials. I have never seen a Lovesack commercial. I mean, they played them on a loop when I was working there, but if you go to my Instagram, you can still see pictures of me when I was working there. That's a thing. So you can do that. Yes, factionals, because everything comes in pieces. And they started off first with the sacks, like their beanbag situation, and then they moved into modular couches, which were meant to be insured for life. But when I started working there, I guess we were selling the 6 series, and we would get calls from people who bought the 5 series that we no longer sold or stocked, asking for like replacements. And I would just be like, I don't know what to tell you because the current covers don't fit the old ones. So I don't really know how that was meant to be insured. Again, questionable business practices. It's a lot. I mean, you can finance it because it's furniture, but questionable. Yes, they're comfortable. Like, sure, they're comfortable, but is it worth the price? That's where I don't know. That's where I don't know. I'm happy every time I think about working there, I want to talk about it. So now we've done on a live stream, we've come full circle. I love that for them. I'm very scared because I can only imagine. I'm sure it's a bunch of like, I know when I worked there, it was a bunch of commercials of like just the couch getting destroyed. Like, oh no, I got ice cream all over my couch. And then my mud covered dog ran inside and jumped on the couch. And then it's like, oh, well, let's take the covers off and throw it in the washing machine. But I'm like, even if you can put it in the washing machine, some shit still isn't going to come out. Like, you could find something there for $350. Would I recommend that you purchase it? Not really. I think the only thing that would be like $350 is like I think it was called like the City Sack or something. But some of them are just too small for a full-sized adult. Like, so it makes more sense to spend more money if you want to actually be comfortable. But then you have to like be comfortable with it. And then they would try to tell you that like, oh, the pillow sack they sell is like the same size as the queen mattress. And so you go like, oh, and your friends can sleep on it. But it's like, if you actually were to lay a pillow sack flat and try to lay on it, could you? Sure. Is it going to be comfortable all night? That I don't think it would be comfortable all night. So you couldn't sell it. Um, couldn't do it. So, like I said, I personally did not have the best time working there. It was probably the easiest job I ever had. Um, but I also probably wasn't doing everything I was supposed to be doing. So I do know that I had a very racist experience there, and their HR department was of zero help. And they only have one HR person. I don't know how you're a national company, you have one HR person. Again, questionable business practices. I would love to know what everyone's worst job was in the comments, though, while we're talking about it. I think that would be a great topic of discussion as we enter the 90-minute mark of this stream. We'll probably go for another 30 minutes just because we haven't done any reading. And in case someone who was in the stream wanted to do some reading, they would have time to do that. I'm happy that my pain brought you some amusement, Alicia. I'm happy. I don't actually know what that stands for. I don't know what you're referring to, but if I had some more context, I might be able to enlighten you. I worked at Kumon. I don't know what Kumon is, but apparently it made you sick, so take that for you. Canvassing for CalPERG. Again, I know what canvassing is, but I don't know what CalPERG is. But I'm sorry, that was a terrible experience for you. You worked at the Nordstrom Cafe and you really didn't like it, trash management. I would imagine. I've luckily the only food service I've ever had was at camp. And I feel like camp food service is very different than like general food service. And so I love that for me. In my worst job, they fired me after a 2-week contract. And my boss ripped apart my clothing choices in front of another coworker. That sounds terrible. I remember when I started working at Lovesac, I thought that I needed to go out and like purchase a whole new wardrobe. And then I got there and I was seeing how everyone else was showing up to work, and I was like, if that's what you're wearing, then I'm not wearing anything more than like, I think we're supposed to like wear an actual like 3-piece situation and like look fancy and shit. But I'm like, if no one is coming into the store, then I'm not wearing that. So I would dress nicely, but it would just be like a t-shirt, like a plain t-shirt and like my fucking cardigan. Also, that sounds terrible. So would never be me. I was low-key hoping for some reading sprints, but this has been a great regardless. I was also hoping for reading sprints, but that just seems to like it ain't happening for me anymore. So I don't know when I'm going to get my reading done today, but I'm going to have to make time for it now. I used to work at a frozen yogurt shop that's like Cold Stones, but super busy, and I was always closing. And there was like, 2 or 3 a.m. For frozen yogurt? I don't think there's any frozen yogurt place near me. I will also disclaim that I guess we technically would live in the suburbs. Technically. So a lot of things close around here, I would say kind of early. I feel like Barnes & Noble's open like the latest of most things, and they close at 10. I can't imagine getting frozen yogurt at 2 a.m. Just can't imagine it. In Georgia, they have so many chicken plans, and I'm happy they pay good, but it still could not be me. I'm happy that you found a better non-corporate restaurant job. Work at a grocery store now. Okay. Never worked at a grocery store. I know that a lot of grocery stores near me were hiring because of Miss Rona, but I don't know. I don't think I'm a grocery store person. I could eat frozen yogurt at 2 a.m., but I can't imagine that a lot of people would. People are there we go. I also hate working at Wendy's. I don't think I'm quite out to work at Wendy's. I don't think I'm quite out to work at any fast food place. But I'm not surprised a lot of BS went down there. It closed at 12 or 11, but the amount of things they made us do to close took forever. Okay, that's valid. I think after I came out of the wilderness last year, I started working at Six Flags, and closing was always terrible. That was honestly probably the worst of any of it. And because I told them I had open availability, they would just be like, "You're closing for these 4 days straight," and it killed me. It killed me. I hated every second of it. Not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm not surprised. When I was a bet taker and a customer was verbally abusive and made me, oh my goodness, made me cry so badly, the other customers sort of, that sounds terrible. I mean, I understand that people have like gambling addictions, and so like I don't know what's going on with this person who's trying to place a bet. I feel like I shouldn't be entirely surprised that they would be awful, but that is truly, I'm sorry that had to happen to you. At least other people online realized this person was doing the most. Oh, see, that's terrible. That's terrible. Luckily, I wasn't taking classes when I was working at Six Flags. But it was, if I had been, I would have been like, we ain't doing this. We are not closing every night. Like that just can't happen. I'm sorry. Um, I mean, overall, Six Flags was just a terrible experience, and 12 out of 10 would not recommend working for them. But something Wendy's video. Okay. It was my third day on the job. Yeah, that's when I would have left. Would have left. But I also just don't feel bad about quitting. Like you're not gonna have someone yell at me and then ask me to like stick around for forever. I'm good. Nobody needs that kind of energy in their life. People would come, could we, and ask for Big Macs, and they would get mad. See, that's what I understand. I mean, maybe it's just because I rarely go out to eat places, and I also rarely try new places. But I'm like, I think everyone, I don't know. Maybe it's just because Miss Rona, I'd be seeing the Wendy's line, and the Wendy's line be super long, and I'm like, you had all this time to see the menu, to pull up the menu on your phone, and you don't know what you want. You're gonna come here and ask for a Big Mac? I don't even know what the Wendy's equivalent is of a Big Mac. Like the Baconator? Is that the equivalent? Does anybody else watch Superstore? It's the most hilarious representation of terrible jobs. I watch all this. I have not watched Superstore. I know that I wanted to watch it, but I don't think it's on Netflix. And if something isn't on Netflix, I don't watch it. It might be on Hulu. It might. I don't even know if it's on Hulu. I don't know. I can say that I haven't watched it, but I kind of wanted to because I do like America Ferrera, and I do like supporting America, but haven't seen Superstore yet. But hopefully, other people in the chat have, and you can all bond over it. No one is trying to open, and no one's trying to take screenshots. It's not the life I'm living today. It is on Hulu. Okay, I do have a Hulu subscription, and I've been tempted to put it on pause recently because I'm not watching anything on it, and I appreciate that Hulu lets you pause it. But anyone else order Starbucks on the app while sitting in the super long line so their order gets? I used to, or take it back. I would honestly, if I use the app, I just go inside and pick it up and then like leave because it's better than sitting in the line. But obviously with Miss Rona, you can't go in. But because I always substitute like the regular milk for coffee milk, I substitute the regular milk for coconut milk in my iced coffee or my cold brew. It's actually cheaper to like wait in the line and not order ahead because if you just order in the line, they don't charge you for the substitution. But if you order on the app, it's like 75 cents, I think, for coconut milk. I think it's 75 cents. It might be 50. It depends on like what thing you're getting is different. And I'm not trying to spend stars on that, so I just suffer. I suffer in the line, or because there's like a Starbucks in every corner, I will drive to the one I want to go to, and then if that one has too many people, I will drive down the street to the other Starbucks, and that one usually doesn't have a line. So that's it's not even a hack. That's how I live my life out here in the suburbs. But started watching Gossip Girl. I am so happy that you love it. The first season is reminding me of everything that is trash about the show. That's everything that I love. And so I'm very happy. I'm very happy that you've discovered it. I'm happy that you're enjoying it. Corona it really has. Like, I also think Corona has showed me how much people really like some problematic businesses, because my Chick-fil-A in my town is like right across the street from the Starbucks that I like to go to. And so I don't understand how anybody sees that Chick-fil-A line and still gets in it. One, because Chick-fil-A is just a trash company. But two, like, not only does it come out of the fucking drive-through, down through the parking lot, it like backs up traffic. And I'm just like, their food cannot be that good. Like, it just can't be. In-N-Out is also kind of questionable because the family's like Republicans. I don't know, they're weird. They treat their employees nicely, but their food, I think, is kind of garbage. I think it's trash. I think it's cute. They have like 5 things on the menu. Okay, 1950 called, but that might also be backing up traffic on the main street. And I'm just like, literally nothing at fucking In-N-Out is that good. Like, maybe a milkshake. Maybe the milkshake. But everything else on the menu, you can literally make it home. You don't even have to have like a fancy like secret recipe. It's literally, there's nothing special about it. So I don't understand why that line is as long as it is either. And what shocked me the most is really the Wendy's line. I don't ever see anybody fucking with Wendy's, but that Wendy's line be fucking with the Starbucks line because they're right next to each other, and it's hard to get into the fucking parking lot of the Starbucks because the Wendy's people are out here whiling and blocking shit. So I'm just like, y'all doing too much for some fast food. Like, I don't get it. See, no one gets to be screen recording anything, but also you could really just download the video when this is done processing and cut it out. Because you can download any YouTube video. Just saying. It might be easier that way than trying to screen record. I'll have to take your word. I've never had Chick-fil-A, so I don't even know what the food tastes like because they're a trash company as far as I'm concerned, so I don't really go out of my way to support them, but I'm not surprised. That's where I'm at. Never had, never will. I'm just annoyed that their line is as long as it is. Chick-fil-A is just buttermilk breaded chicken with 2 little pickles. Like, nah, I'm gonna eat more pickles. I like a good pickle too, so I would probably also want more of the pickles. But I don't understand. I don't know. I feel like Chick-fil-A is always in the news for being a trash-ass company. But I also live, I do live in Palmdale, which is like redneck central as far as Los Angeles County is concerned. So, like, I'm not surprised that people are supporting Chick-fil-A. I'm just surprised that they're out here blocking traffic to do it. You know what I mean? Like, how badly do you want some chicken that you're going to wait in a line that is literally blocking traffic? And it's not even like this is a recent development. It's been like this since Rona hit. And even before Rona hit, they had a really big line. So it's like, at what point do you not just DoorDash the shit? Like, and maybe all the people in line are DoorDashing. I don't know. I don't use DoorDash. I order ahead, I go pick up my food, and I leave. So I don't fuck with the delivery fee of DoorDash. I can't fuck with the delivery fee. I am a cheap hoe, and a cheap hoe cannot fuck with the delivery fee. So maybe all the people online are DoorDashing it, but I don't get it. Like, it's fucking chicken. Like, it's chicken. Chick-fil-A is next to my college, and the line goes all the way down the street. Not just cars, but people. People. I mean, I'm assuming this is before Rona. But also, some states are reopening, so who knows? Not just cars, but people, and like the fuck go there and wait in line to give them my money. Yeah, it really could not be me. Really, truly could not be further from me. Just couldn't. Other fast food chicken sandwiches, I think Burger King is the best. I don't think I've had a Burger King chicken sandwich since I was a kid, so I have no opinions and thoughts on that. But that could very well be true. I always get pickles added to my McChicken, and that is everything. I think that when McDonald's had the spicy chicken sandwich, that was my sandwich. Like that was my sandwich. Like that was my sandwich. Like that was my thing. And then they got rid of it, and I became a vegetarian. I mean, the two things weren't linked, but I did, like, after they got rid of it, I became a vegetarian. And so for like the longest time, I just didn't fuck with McDonald's at all because nothing on their menu is really vegetarian friendly unless you're getting like an ice cream or like a drink. So I haven't had a McChicken in a long time. I'm no longer vegetarian, but I haven't had a McChicken in a long time. I just I would assume it's good with pickle. I did like what is this one, Popeyes is good. Yeah, theirs came with a pickle, and I appreciated the pickle. So I would assume that the McChicken would also be good with the pickle. Yeah, for Miss Rona. Can we go back? When I was vegetarian, everyone wanted me to go to Taco Bell because you can get everything at Taco Bell vegan, but their food is nasty. So that's just where I'm at on that one. But I do know a lot of my friends really like Taco Bell. So I'm happy. But I also live in Southern California, and I feel like I have a plethora of Taco Bell. Like, I don't want to say Taco Bell-like options, but I can get fast Mexican food at like 3 other places that I enjoy more. So I remember seeing advertisements for this, but I don't think I ever had them. So haven't had fast food from haven't date from a fast food place in 3 months. Really, is life worth living? I am gonna get off this live and go get some nachos from my favorite little fast food place. So this could not be me, but I'm happy that you're saving money, living your best life. I thought it was great timing too. I don't understand the Taco Bell hype. The Taco Bell in my town always got crusty soft tacos. Sorry. Doesn't everything from Taco Bell taste the exact? I mean, I think that like that's all McDonald's is. It's like 3 different kinds of hamburgers, and like one of them is a chicken burger, and one of them is a fish burger. I don't know. Like I had Taco Bell. Like I think the last time I had Taco Bell was like a year ago, and I tried their like zesty fries or whatever, and it was cute. It was a moment, but I don't know if I would say everything tastes the same. I will say that when I was vegetarian, I had one of their like breakfast crunch wraps. Disgusting. So disgusting. Could not be me. Taco Bell is good, but it's definitely not Mexican food. Even the nachos I'm about to go get aren't really Mexican food, but I think it tastes better. I do like guacamole, and guacamole is part of the reason that when I go to places that aren't Taco Bell, I guess I tend to like go to more like Chipotle knockoffs than Taco Bell knockoffs. But I always get the veggie option because like I can get the guacamole free because I'm not paying extra for guacamole. I understand that avocados are not cheap, but I'm not paying for guacamole. So I will continue to be an eat-out vegetarian and get my free guac because that's truly living your best life. I mean, do we know what to anything? Like, I'm not out here slaughtering the cow and like I'm under no impression that when I go to like a Burger King or McDonald's or Wendy's, like there's not some weird like soy filler in my beef. Like I'm sure it's there. I was not a um I was not a I wasn't vegetarian because I cared about the animals. So like I wasn't like, ooh, I don't know what's in the burger, I'm not gonna eat it. I was just like, I'm a bored teenager and I'm gonna be vegetarian, and I was for like a decade. Yes, I don't know if it's a thing everywhere, but every Chipotle I've ever been to, it's only with like the veggie options. So if you get like sofritas, it's no longer free guac, I think. And even like now they have like the Beyond Beef stuff at some of my at like the place I go to. If I get the Beyond Beef, it's no longer free guac. But when you get the veggie option, usually they treat guac as like a protein, and so it's free, and so you don't have to pay for it. Because like, who's paying for guac? Like, not me. Not paying for guac where I am. So yeah, I know Chipotle does that, and the place that I go to does that. Um, but I thought everyone knew that. Everyone knew about the free guac. The nicest thing ever done for me is work or Chipotle. I mean, that's true. I mean, I also don't really like going to Chipotle, partially because I don't trust them. Every year they give somebody E. coli, and I think that's far too frequent. Far too frequent. So the fact that you eat at Chipotle, you are a risky person. You are playing with your life. I wish you the best. Uh, I think it's cute. And for a minute, I don't think they're owned by McDonald's anymore. But they used to be. And I'm like, the fact that you guys are out here talking about your all natural ingredients and everything is like farm fresh or whatever, far too frequently you're giving guys E. coli. And like, I don't understand how it happens. I really don't. Because you have to, like, you're not, and it's everywhere. It's not even like one location. Like, y'all, you can't cook your meat properly. You can't wash those vegetables. Unpopular opinion, but I love Chipotle. I've never had it because, again, I don't eat at Chipotle. But the Chipotle knockoff I go to has tater tots and queso, and their queso is nice. So I'm assuming the Chipotle queso is also nice. But also, like, how do you fuck up a queso? Like, Taco Bell's been having queso for like how long? So if Taco Bell can give you a passable little hot cheese, I would hope Chipotle can. I mean, if that's what you want to do, I just don't. I can't. I don't see, like, yeah, like, who's in 2020 who was trusting Chipotle? Far, far too frequent. Put it on a T-shirt. Far too frequent. I work in a grocery store, so I mean that's valid too. I feel like every time I make nachos, I enjoy them because nachos are very particular, especially depending on the kind of chip. Not every chip is meant to be in a nacho. Um, so they're usually crunchier and crispier at home, but I'm also a lazy person. And so sometimes it's easier for me to just buy my nachos. That's valid. I mean, I can't really blame people for not going out right now. Order a vegetarian meal, you can get free guac. Order a meal from Chipotle, you do. They don't charge extra for E. coli. They weren't training their frequently changing team correctly. I guess. I don't know their turnover rate. I would hope that that's just common sense, though. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I worked in kitchens for 3 summers, so like just over 9 months of my life. I've never once given somebody E. coli, never given them salmonella, never given them a foodborne illness. Never done it. So how Chipotle can keep doing it and stay in business? Don't know. There is no Moe's near me, but I'm going to take your word that they have good queso. Is anyone else afraid of getting takeout with Miss Rona? Am I just crazy? I don't think it's. I don't know. I feel like In March, I was not really enjoying going to get takeout. We got a lot of Chinese food from the little local Chinese place down the street. Um, we haven't gotten food from them in a while, but I go to my little favorite Mexican knockoff place a lot. And I don't come home and I don't wipe it down. Like I'm not out here with Clorox wipes wiping down my containers or like transferring containers. Um, I, should I? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not a scientist. Probably. They said you're supposed to do that, but the way I see it is, if I still have to go to the grocery store, uh, I'm just as likely to get it there. So I don't know. Would I recommend it? Probably not. I think that door dashing is a little more sketch to me because at least I can control that I'm the only person that touched it and the workers touched it. But now we're introducing a mysterious third party. I don't know. I don't know. But I definitely think that not getting takeout right now is certainly valid. Like, I don't think you're overreacting not getting takeout right now. I mean, that's also true. I mean, I think my food probably tastes better, but their food is more convenient because they already have the ingredients, and I can have nachos like every day of my life. But I'm not gonna just buy nacho ingredients. Like I gotta have other food. So that's where I'm at with that one. I'm thinking we're still got another 4 minutes left here. So any last minute comments and questions, concerns, all that fun stuff, feel free to keep it coming. But I'm not gonna try and oh, you're leaving early. Have fun with your family. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the rest of your evening. My local chippy had a food hygiene rating of 2 out of 5. I don't know how common that is where you live. Um, I personally would not eat at that location, but I also don't eat at locations that have less than an A rating here in California. I don't really understand how you get less than an A. As someone that has worked in a camp kitchen that had to be graded, don't know, would not trust 2 out of 5. That seems really sketch. Hello, Carly. Happy you could make it. I'm just wrapping things up here for another like 3-ish minutes or so. That would could I? Thank you. That would require me to have read Spend the Dawn, and I have not read Spend the Dawn. So probably not. Probably not. I was toying with the idea because I finally have unlocked the community tab, and I was toying with the idea of like putting a poll up for July to have my subscribers vote and like pick a book for me to read. Um, haven't decided if I want to do that because that's a lot. That's a lot of effort to like ensure that I read a book when I still have like a Kindle full of arcs that I'm allegedly supposed to get to. But I was toying with that idea, so I'm excited that you're excited, and I still like the premise of Spin the Dawn. I like the idea of Spin the Dawn, the sequel being out, because I think it's just a duology. So now that the series is complete, I'm probably more likely to pick it up. But right now, it's not on the sequel. That is not on my radar, unless I do read the first one, and it's just too good for me to like wait. But I hope. Oh, you're good. I did have it in. I think I hold it. I don't remember. It was on my shelf at some point, so it's not. It makes sense that you thought I read it. I'm happy that you enjoyed it, Angela. I try to entertain the people. In my town, we had a spoon. I mean, I guess brats are better than racists, but I don't know if I could do it. I don't think I That's a lot. Like that's a lot to get over. Rats can kill you. I mean, races can kill you too, but I don't know. I don't have a video planned for Wednesday, so I might go live again on Wednesday. So I don't know if it'll be the same time at 2 o'clock or if it'll be early. Usually my streams are at 12 Pacific, but I'm going to say Wednesday. It's so good. Oh, can I click on the right thing? It's so good. It does have flaws, like barely world building. Okay, interesting. I haven't heard anything about Spin the Dawn since it came out. I feel like I heard a little bit of stuff and then like maybe one negative comment, but overall I haven't heard anything. I know one person I follow on Twitter got an arc of Unravel the Dawn, I want to say in like January or February, and they loved it. They were super into it. So maybe that is a good idea. I might do that. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't have any arc deadlines in July, so that could be a thing. I don't know. Definitely lots of races, but I think I wouldn't go to. That's where I'm at. And I think that's an excellent place in the stream because I think that I can't top that. I definitely appreciate rats, but I don't think I couldn't eat somewhere where I knew there were rats, especially if I could just go to a store and bring beer, liquor home to me where I don't have them. So thanks for coming out, you guys. I will schedule the Wednesday stream sometime later today, so you'll be able to click on the little set reminder link. I will obviously tweet it out again tomorrow and then again on Wednesday. But yeah, that's exactly what happened. That's where I was, but I was also signing up for. Anyway, yeah, that's where we're going. I'll have the stream for Wednesday set up later. I'll see you guys later. If you need me, you know where to find me on Twitter. All the socials are in the description. Bye. We gotta hit this twice though, don't we? So it's not really bye. Now it's